Hi, it's Dennis, and I'm going to run you through a couple of things that are in my snow study kit. I just attached a link to a video by BCA about their most recent snow study kit as of 2026. So some things. So in their kit, first of all, is an analog thermometer, a loop, a crystal card that is translucent. This one is not. It's metal. My translucent one's out in my pack. Um, a cord, which I'll talk about in a second, and well, theirs doesn't include a saw, but they recommend it. So I also recommend a saw, one that is at least 30 centimeters or more, because you need to isolate a 30 by 30 centimeter column with it. So what else? Let's see. I have a real small, simple goggle wipe. It's a chamois on one side and sponge on the other, and that mostly gets used to wipe droplets off of the loop, but also for the crystal card, if you're using it that way and it's getting wet, you might want to dry it off. I carry two thermometers. Um, one could be, one or both actually, could be the digital type like this. It is, not sure if that's focusing or not, but it can be calibrated, which is important because your thermometers need to be calibrated to each other. So on this one, you can see that I can put a little wrench underneath the head of the thermometer and actually literally dial in the temperature so that they match. That's step one. And then the other step is setting them to 0 degrees, which I'll talk about in class. Um, I carry a pencil. The book that you should carry in the field, it doesn't have to be one of the airy blue field books. It could be some other field book, or it could be simply one of the yellow Write in Rain, RITE in Rain, waterproof paper booklets of any kind. Graph papers handy. You can get those on Amazon. I also carry a red pencil when we start graphing snow profiles from our pits. Being able to draw a red line sometimes is useful. BCA seems to omit um, a measuring device. Maybe they assume you're using your probe, but that gets a little cumbersome, especially when you have two people in a pit trying to work together and you're smacking each other in the head with your probe, waving it around. So this is one type here. Um, it's kind of I don't know, what do you call that, accordion? Notice that it's black. I had a white one and it kept disappearing in the snow, kind of like this does. This is really this is really nice to have because you don't have to spend any time trying to unfold it, fold it back up. But this one you can. Um, I'll show you. You can like fold this out and stick it on the edge of your pit, and then fold the rest of it down to measure to the bottom of your pit. Tongue depressors. They could be popsicle sticks. So I use this, I jam one of these into the layer of concern so that I can spot it in my pictures later. It could be like those cocktail toothpicks if you wanted to. I like this loop. It folds up really compact. And what it does not have is any kind of a shield around it for protecting your crystals from your breath. But I'll teach you how to deal with that when we're in the field. You don't really need a shield to do that. It's just a matter of technique. And finally, let's talk about this Roosh block cord. You can Google Roosh block cord and see all kinds of examples. Do err on the side of longer. You probably need it. Not that we're going to do any Roosh block tests, but they call it a Roosh block cord. But when we do isolated column tests, this is really handy. And BCA did something clever. They got cable, or I guess they're called wire rope ferrules, which you can slide the cord through the center of, and then with a hammer in your garage floor, you can flatten that little aluminum ferrule so it locks onto the cable in a particular place. Or you could just use a knot on each side like I've done here and save the hammer and floor technique. This cord I made myself. It's got a little loop in each end for my gloved hand, and then I think it's about 2.5 meters long. All right, that's it. See you in class.